Welcome to Black Love Matters, where this serves as a therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
and finding our inner Barack and Michelle.
Or Jay-Z and Beyonce. Or this episode, we're going to go with Kerry Washington. Now, my African brustis, because don't y'all slaughter me for messing up this man's name, okay? I think it's Namandi Eshumohoga. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Kerry Washington husband. So, Kerry married an NFL player, Numanda, on June 24th, 2013 in Idaho. I remember when I first heard this, I said, that's a rumor. Kerry ain't take her black ass all the way to Idaho to do it. But they did. Mm-hmm. They have a daughter and a son together. One thing to learn from Kerry Washington is that you keep your damn business to yourself. What a way to cut back a budget on a wedding than have that motherfucker in Idaho. Could you imagine how many people from your family, if we held like a reception in Idaho, how many people would decline?
Everybody.
In Idaho, closer to Michigan than it is to the east. They're still like, no, thank you.
Hell, we barely can get their ass out here to white ass New England.
Well, I think that's a different episode, just talking about weddings in like destination weddings and brown people, because that's a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
We ain't even gonna go down there. But anywho, Kerry also said, I don't talk about my personal life. It means I don't talk about my personal life, she says. That means not only did I not tell you I was getting married, it also means if somebody has rumors about what's going on in my marriage, I don't refute them because I don't talk about my personal life. So, AKA, mind your black ass business. And that's the bottom ass line of it.
That's the black ass bottom line, baby?
That's the black ass bottom line to it all, okay?
Hey.
I admire that. Like, I think when Kerry does this, I think it really shows the how important privacy and keeping personal things personal is, and also this idea of boundaries. And I know we're going to flesh out a little bit. So I think Kerry and her husband is the king and queen of boundaries, because we barely knew when they got together,
right,
when they had them children, when Scandal was coming back. All we knew was that them lamps was in awkward places. We ain't know why. We ain't know Kerry just gained weight. We ain't know Kerry had cancer. We ain't know she was having kids. We ain't know what was going on. And it wasn't our business. And guess what? We lived, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she was able to live and move forward. So I really admire couples who are able to do that. Not saying there's nothing wrong with the couples who really put it out there, but I think it adds another level to complicate a relationship when you have a lot of the inner workings, involved in. And we can talk about this one. I know we're talking about boundaries in this episode. Mm-hmm. We can flesh that more, what that means to you and me. Because I think I go back and forth with this idea of privacy, but also, this facade of what it is and what it ain't. Mm-hmm. So I think it's a way to have a balance of keeping private things private, but also letting folks know, everything ain't perfect.
Yeah.
Everything's not an Instagram filter.
Nope.
And I think definitely with our generation and different folks are living through these Instagram filters, and that's not what love is. That's not what relationship is. It's not realistic. But shout out to Kerry and her husband and them beautiful children.
Yeah.
Who is you?
I'm Nero.
And I'm Nyambi.
And this is episode 47.
Happy Friday, y'all.
Happy Friday.
It's Friday. See, didn't this week go by faster than that short ass week?
I feel like it did.
Thank you, Lord. I'm so happy it's Friday. I just don't know what to do. Like, I'm just happy the weeks. Like, even working at this bot store, I feel like my day still is going in that traditional Monday through Friday. Mm-hmm. I don't know why, but it's still that. But I be thankful for a Friday.
I hear you, baby.
Because sometimes when I go up in there on a Tuesday, I'm like, Jesus, what are we doing? It just be the little old ladies buying the same shit every Tuesday.
See, but that's the thing, what you doing this box store stuff is that, a traditional Friday or a traditional weekend for you is a little bit different.
It's turned up.
Yes.
Yeah, so that means if I work on a weekend, it's going quick.
Yeah.
But I work on a Tuesday morning. Ain't nothing but Irma and Fred buying cat food with the same 3 coupons. What? I'm serious.
Not Irma and Fred.
Buying that same. I said, Irma, why don't you buy more than 5 things of cat food a week? You don't got to come here every Tuesday with the same coupon. And the cashier, old lady too, she be like, this coupon don't work. Janet, we do this every week.
Let me speak to your manager.
Janet, just approve it. It's $1. So, I'm learning that every job, everything kind of has its cycles and, anywho.
I hear that. Well, be sure to leave a 5-star, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts and Stitcher. Mm-hmm. And follow us on all forms of social media. That's at Black Love Matters. Remember, that's Black with no K. Today is Shout Out Friday. So we're going to see if people really fuck with us or not.
Oh, they do, Nero. Folks just be busy sometimes.
We going to see.
It's hard to write a review.
We gonna see.
They do it though. And shout out to the folks who do
it.
In their own time. Our listeners are real people. They got jobs. They got families.
I understand that.
They got all that stuff they got to do now, so they got to fit all this in.
I know, baby.
So they got to listen, then they got to go out to review.
They can write a review in the middle of a commercial of American Horror Story.
All our viewers don't be watching that. You know, all the black folks out there, they be like, I watched it because you said Nyambi, but we weary of that gory shit. We'll watch it, shoot 'em up, bang, bang. But when niggas start slitting throats and clowns and holes, we get a little...
I hear that.
It's levels to this shit, okay? We gotta talk about that. It's levels to this violence.
I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.
I know, Nira.
And I would just like some
too.
I would just like some validation once in a while.
That's that cancer.
I would just like some 5-star, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star ratings and reviews. If y'all fuck with us, definitely tell a friend to tell a friend. But another way y'all can help us out is by giving us these reviews, y'all. That's how we get our ratings up. That's how we get placed in iTunes and things of that sort.
Okay.
So if y'all fuck with us, come on now. Well, what you got?
So how was my last few days? Well, first I want to start off with being Mary Jane. First of all, this is the first episode that Niecy finally got some damn sense.
Don't she?
Niecy, the only adult in the situation now. She raising everybody. Everybody else is children, and she just raising them. So I appreciate her for telling her daddy to grow up just like Nyambi did. He damn near 50. He damn near 50 and mad about these 70-year-old man. And you mad at the man who, okay, if he wasn't your biological father, this man took not only you, your kid, and your grandkid in his home.
Sure did.
And took care of you. If anything, I said I get more points. Hell, there's some parents out there say, fuck you.
What they say?
Fuck you. You got to go. You know the parents, everybody know somebody in their family who done kicked out their cousin, sister, brother, say, you got to go. You can't be here. I'm going to pray for you. But Pops didn't do that.
No, he didn't.
He stood firm by him like a tree. I like people. I like people who like trees. I like people who stand firm by you. So I shout out to them. And also shout out to her for leaving her friend. We all know friends like this. I think this was what Nia was talking about. All friends ain't all good friends. And there's levels to the friends. Some of them are aces, some of them are clubs. And some of them is a 2 of club. Some of them is a 2 of hearts. This friend looked like it was just a joker. But that took me to the place where I was like, Niecy did the right thing. Because at first I thought she was going to either let it roll or go off too much. You know what I'm saying? Go off, go get caught up in jail again. But she did what she was supposed to do. She did a grown woman. She got her kids up out of there and said, bitch, I don't fuck with you no more. That's why you got to be careful who you leave your children with. Mm-hmm. I know it was on and popping when she answered that door and that dude came with the pastor body came and answered the door.
Hey, Niecy, what's going on?
Who the fuck is you?
Who are you?
Watching my children.
Oh, I'm Tyrell that lived down the street.
Tyrell? Who the fuck is Tyrell? And then here come the bitch with her, what's it called? Fashion Nova's finest. Come through the back door with this other dude talking about, hey girl, he always do this. Hold on, bitch. See, that's lively, get your ass whooped. You don't just leave my children. If I trusted my children with you, that's the only motherfucker need to be with unless you call me and get my permission. Mm-hmm. And you messing up our little hustle where I'm trying to get these car seats to these other bitches out here needing help too. But you can't do it, but you got Fashion Nova on. Right. Niecy did fucking right.
Well, he got off work early.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck.
No. I want to hang out with my boo.
Come on. So just shout out to Niecy. She handled it just the right way. Because it could have been off on one level when she went to jail, or it could have been the other where she just rolled with it. So I like to see that growth that's happening in Niecy, because Niecy was getting on my nerves for the first few seasons of it. So just shout out to her. Mm. And then that's what's going on with Justin carrying that weight, honey. So did I hear him that he allegedly helped assisted suicide? Yeah. Is that weight he been carrying? Yes. That's that sadness behind them light eyes? Yes. Oh. But then Mary Jane, she ain't care, honey. She said, we still got 30. We can work through that 30 million. All this. We can buy the best counselor. We get Von Zant on speed dial. We'll work through all of this. We'll work through all that. But I would say MJ just mad that he didn't give up that 30 million, because he was going to give up that 30 million.
He was.
I knew it had to be something heavy for him to give. And not that there's nothing wrong with charity. I think he should give a chunk of it to charity. Mm-hmm. But can we just make sure all the bills paid? Can we put aside a little college fund for our children? Can we, and then get arrested? Even if he said, I'm going to give half to charity, fine.
But I feel like Justin is the type of dude anyway. Like, I feel like his cockiness and arrogance is the type of dude where he got it and he felt like he didn't earn it, that he'll just give it away just so he can go out and earn it his way. Yeah, I feel like that's a light-skinned way of doing things.
Light-skinned way or light eyes?
Both.
Mixture. Light eyes really don't work hard.
No.
They just let their eyes work for them. Huh?
But it's definitely a light skinned way of doing things.
Would you say? Oh, because they got to prove themselves.
Yeah.
Don't. I don't want to talk about colorism in the black community right now.
Y'all know I'm just playing. Don't send me. I don't want no think pieces. I don't want nobody to be sending me don't be getting me at my mentions because I will block you. I had somebody.
Cancer.
I will block you. I had somebody come at me the other day because I was talking to somebody and I was like, nigga, like I was talking to Rod and I was like, nigga, I almost crashed my car laughing at y'all podcast and somebody, Rod has 20,000 followers and you done called him a nigga. How dare you? I was blocked.
Was it a nigga?
I don't know who the person was, but I was talking to Rod. Like, I say nigga.
Stay in your lane.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Rod say nigga. So evidently it's not a problem. This nigga, he look at me.
Trolls.
Exactly.
Leave the trolls alone.
His podcast bigger than ours. And this nigga, he be saying nigga, so what's the problem? So, he came to me.
Have we ever had the nigga conversation?
I know. But, Brussels Cuz tried to come to me and try to you done called him a nigga in front of his 20,000 followers.
Okay. I'm telling you, I'm Jay-Z for everything.
And that's what I did. Okay. I sent the Jay-Z the Jay-Z gift from white nigga, dark nigga, skin nigga. Yeah. And I was like, okay. And then block. So you will get these block hands. So don't be coming to me. Don't come for me because Nira will block the fuck. I have no problem with blocking you.
Yeah. Anywho.
Yeah.
The Nets. They got that new white boy who came as a producer. So they got this new white boy who came as a producer with white boy ideas and white boy fashion, stealing their ideas. Like, what was that? Just spoke to me so much when I was like kind of in industry, just to see how folks come in there that don't got no idea how to do the fucking job. Like, this is a Trump phenomenon.
Yeah.
So all these motherfuckers is coming here with no credentials and just able to flip it. Just because they did good in a preview. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what was he, a roller coaster tycoon? What the fuck he know about running the damn station?
You got that sleaze on him a little bit.
Yeah, he definitely got the sleaze on him.
But he did make a good point. Like, every job has something to do with sales. Like, you're always trying to convince somebody to do something. Whether you
but you got to know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, true.
Or if you don't know what you're doing, at least have enough sense to hire or bring on a team that knows what they're doing.
Exactly.
And he did the white boy, number one commandment was steal nigga ideas.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And then what got the little, what's that white girl, I don't know her. It don't really matter.
Yeah.
The white girl, she done got mad because they done got her to admit on TV she was wrong because she done brung her sister friend on, who is just basically her mirror image but a liberal.
Yeah.
It ain't know what the fuck to say, honey.
Exactly.
And then they start tearing that white girl up in her mentions. See, that's what I'm talking about. Virtual followers and all that. Y'all niggas can be fickle.
Yeah.
And they'll flip on you in a minute. Which was hilarious. But with the last straw, I think came down to it. So this episode kind of, it's not as rough as it used to be. So I'm kind of liking the energy. It's a little bit lighter. But it did come down to Mary Jane going to have to choose between Kara and Justin for the EP position. That white man know exactly what the fuck he doing. I say it ain't a hard decision. But what you think there?
Do you choose BFF or light skin eyes?
I got two options. So my first option would be like, I need to bring everybody around the table and let them know what the fuck is going on and see if we can create a master plan. I'm thinking of a master plan. And just be fucking transparent to say, this is what the fuck is going on. What y'all think?
You know what? I think that's definitely my way of thinking.
I would have to bring everybody in.
Y'all know Niram ain't got no coof. So when it comes to this shit like this, if I got to choose between Nyami and Nia, I'm just going to sit both of y'all down and say, all right, so what's the game plan? I got this choice.
How we going to work it? I always say Justin got 30 million.
True.
You got a lot of flexibility, bruh, with what you do and how you gonna do
True.
it. And then Carl also got her Latin Lover going over to ESPN or HBO or wherever the fuck she's supposed to be going to. So folks got options, but I think this is a point where they can be very strategic. And I think if Mary Jane do Mary Jane shit, it's gonna blow up in front of everybody.
Exactly.
But I really think it need to be a time to be very transparent to say what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, especially, these are people, and evidently they known both of them for a long time. So
yeah, I mean, that's her man, that's her friend.
Yeah.
But I think it's time to be strategic. I think this is what we do we don't do this in the brown community enough. Does that make I think white people come to fronts with this all the time because they be best friends and fucking and all that stuff. You just don't know about it, right? But I think they do have kitchen table talk and they come together and they strategize. But I think a lot of times black folks, we scared to do it because we're going to break loyalty and is this the right thing to do? And it's think of morality. The idea of, and the morality, I'm not talking about killing nobody. Of course, don't kill nobody. But it's this idea of morality hierarchy when it comes to work and business that I think especially professional brown people hold themselves to this godly standard. And they don't have no idea how them fucking white crafty crackers is dirty and in the trenches with it. And that's how they ass is passing them by.
Well, the thing is they do it in plain sight anyway.
Hey, come on.
So when they ask are going out for lunches or happy hour and they be like, you want to come? You're like, nah, I got to go take care of my mama or these badass kids. They strategizing there.
They strategizing on your ass. And your ass think is unethical. Oh, this is my friend. This is what I'm dating. This is what I'm... Bitch, they bringing in... Oh, my goodness. I done got upset. But niggas, we don't do that.
No, we don't.
Especially more of the professional ones. Mm-hmm. We be scared, honey. We be scared.
Well, I go all up in their business.
Come on. So you got to go to that. So I'm just interested to see how that's going to go. Also, what I'm lit about, y'all, I found a new show on Netflix every week. I'm supposed to be going back and watching shit, but I get distracted. Mm-hmm. It's this show on Netflix it's called Atypical. When I tell you this is good fucking television, it's good television. It's about this young boy. He's on the spectrum. He has autism and he has his family. So he has his younger sister. So he's like 18, senior in high school, high functioning, but still, on the spectrum. His sister's like a sophomore, always was his protector. Mom and dad are there. Mom's kind of always been, mother hen over the family, taking care of everyone. Dad's there to provide her. As you see kind of back in the history, mom and dad kind of broke up for a little bit when they first found out the son had autism. And I could imagine how that can be tiring on a relationship, but they broke up. But now we just going through the ebbs and flows of their family. And like the dude with autism, he at the point, like I said, he's highly functioning. So he has like some sensory maybe issues or hard to pick up on like social cues. That's what I would say, but he seems, I would say he's really, really smart, all that good stuff. But the social interactions is really has him a little thrown off when it comes to his autism. He's at the point now where he wants to see boobs.
Hell yeah.
And he wants to get laid, and he likes girls, but he don't know how to approach them. And so he's seeing this therapist. He fall in love with this therapist. He meet another girl that really like him. She a little bit on 10. I really like this show because I think his girlfriend at the time is also on the spectrum. Mm-hmm. But I think what we don't talk about a lot is how autism appears in women and how it appears in men. Because I think they show up very differently. When I think of autism, immediately what pops in my head is white boys.
Yeah, Rain Man.
What? Don't do that. Yeah, that is what Niram said. That is not what Naomi said. But I think of I don't even think of Rain Man. Because Rain Man's super smart, but he ain't that high functioning, honey.
It's still autism, though. When I think of autism, I think of Rain Man.
I think of high functioning autistic white boys. That's what I think of when I think of. I don't think of white women. I don't think of brown people. So I think this show did a good job of even giving a snippet of what it is to be, a girl in high functioning. Because, usually boys are more shut off, that type of thing. But the girls are a little bit more on 10. And just like they do boys will be boys, they do the same thing for girls. Girls will be girls. Oh, she just likes to talk a lot and this is what she does. But no, sis is on the spectrum.
Yeah.
And we need to wheel that in. So I thought that was interesting. But the juice is that mama ends up having an affair later on in the relationship. And the way that the dad finds out is that the daughter finds this and does like a passive aggressive note on like their chore board. They were like, stop sleeping with the bartender. And the daddy like, why would she write that? And the mama said, shit, I don't know. And that's where the scene closes. But I just think overall, it's just a super interesting, real show that talks about topics that not talked about a lot. Like, I'm always fascinated by families, or intrigued, I shouldn't say fascinated, intrigued by families, how they navigate with that. How do you navigate when you have, a son or a daughter, or your husband or your wife is autistic, or, what does that look like in the everyday life? Because there's tons of high functioning autistic people in the world, but I don't think if you're not a part of that community, you have no idea what the inner workings look like or how it is to navigate. So that show was the bomb.
It was the bomb. It definitely is a bomb-ass show. Yeah. I was saying about the second episode because, whenever Naomi find a TV show, you got to be a little skeptical. Like, all right, what this is about.
Why you say that? You said skeptical.
Because you got a little eclectic taste when it comes for it. But then I'll be like, oh, okay, I see how this can work. I think another twist that you forgot, a plot twist, is that you know, the mom is fucking with the bartender, but the bartender then told the mom a fake name.
Oh yeah.
And the bartender is actually
the therapist.
dating the therapist that the autism boy fell in love with.
Yeah.
And she pregnant.
By him.
So
it's a whole big circle, y'all.
It's a big ass circle.
And the cast a little diverse too. You know, you got some Asian. Like it's a different type of show. Like if y'all look, and it's 30 minutes, so it's a quick watch. It's like 30 minutes, maybe 5 or 6 episodes. So it's like you can watch it in a day or two. Like it's a good quick watch where you just want to cuddle up on the couch with some popcorn and get some laughs and get some fucking real talks. I should have wrote down with some couple real ass lines that they said that I said it was the realest shit ever said. But it's a good show. Again, y'all, it's called Atypical, and y'all really should check that out on Netflix.
Yeah.
That Serena had her baby.
Congratulations.
Did y'all see this vlog or what was this docu-series that her husband released about it?
No.
It was on YouTube. I don't know. Alexis, well, first of all, the baby is named after the husband, which I thought was really cute. So the baby girl is a junior. Have you seen a lot of girls who are juniors? That's going to fly.
Kind of.
Like, that's fly. And if I was a girl, I'd be like, you got to call me Junior. Call me JR, honey. No, that's kind of fly. That's a boss-ass bitch.
I knew a
and
dude.
She 3 days old.
Exactly.
That's a boss bitch. What's your name? Junior? JR?
I knew a dude. He had a bunch of brothers, and all the brothers and the sister names was the same. Like, so.
What, like George Foreman?
Yeah.
What?
So,
what
you know, say his name was like David.
Yeah.
And all his brothers was named David and his sister.
Like David the third, fourth, fifth?
No, that name that's just David. Like Jesus. David and a different last name because, you know, he had different baby mamas. Oh,
wait, I missed that. What do you mean he had different baby mamas?
He had different baby mamas. So he named all the kids David.
Nero.
But my uncle got some shit like that. He, you know, my uncle.
Well, you black people know for adding syllables to names, combining it. That's a signature black trait.
You got John Jr.
Johnina.
No, Jonisha.
Oh, I knew it was something. La John.
Yeah.
D John. It's somebody. Never mind. I almost said. Almost care where I worked. I'm gonna say somebody named work. Let's just say the translation for that name is the Grand.
The Grand.
The Grand.
Okay.
That's the translation.
Oh.
That's what your mama named you. And where you working at?
Big Box.
Every time I see his name, I'm like, what was mama thinking, honey? What was mama thinking? But it just had my ovaries jumping. And then we gonna have a baby.
Yeah, in about 3 years.
Why you keep pushing it back?
No,
I'm about to be. Why you furrowing your eyebrows like that?
What you talking about?
You said no.
I didn't push it back.
You did push it back. We were supposed to try next year. Now you said 3 years. The baby gonna be in preschool.
What you mean? I just said 3 years.
Don't come over here lying. I got receipts.
On what episode?
I will do an insert right here. I would do an insert right here. Don't do it.
Okay.
It just made my ovaries jump.
We can keep practicing.
You keep trying it. You don't want a brown baby.
I do want a brown baby. I want a couple of them.
You want? Oh, I don't know about that.
A couple.
Just one.
Because you're the only child, and I see how that the harsh effects of being
what the hell does that mean?
Being the only child has on a person. So I would like to have them in pairs.
What do you like? Okay, like shoes.
Like like Rumi and Sir Carter.
They got another one. Blue. They got 3 of them.
I know, but I would like them to come out in pairs.
You know, money. You just. I don't think you can just manifest.
Why not?
Twins with all the hormones in the meat, maybe.
Why not?
What are these stereotypes you have about only child? What are you talking about with me?
They bossy.
Okay, now
they don't share. There's been many times where I'll be eating something.
Yeah.
And then Naomi come over with her mouth open, like, give me some.
I just like I like to share.
And then she call it her tribute, right? And then when it's my turn to be over there and I got my mouth open, Naomi huffing and puffing, talking about I don't like to share. That's that only child shit. That's that only child shit.
Shut up.
So that's one of the things right there.
Yes. Next, the Bits Bot Store Chronicles. Did I say that right? The Big Bots Store Chronicles, y'all. I've reached my tipping point. I got to start looking for another job. Like, I know I play all day, but I sincerely, like, next week, like, I'm taking this weekend to chill a little bit, do some self-care, put on another mask, but I'm done. And I have to go on the job hunt. Y'all know what the fuck happened to me?
What happened, baby?
Okay, so I'm doing my rounds, right? Because I'm the front person at the front, a.k.a. the supervisor, a.k.a. they just trust me with the keys. So I'm going around checking everything, making sure everything's in its place. We have a place where we sell food. So we have to do checks to make sure like the temperature's right and everything. Mm-hmm. I fucking go in the freezer. Guess what I find? 2 fucking employees fucking. I'm done. Like, who have sex at 10 a.m. in the bot store in the freezer?
Were they white?
Yes, it looked like 2 raw chickens. I'm just done. I'm done.
So what happened?
Who does that? Now I can never eat from there.
So you go in there.
What you mean? What happened? I just told like
who seen who first?
I'm sure I seen all the poultry. I seen the white the chicken. Like, it was just a lot. I just walked in and it's like a table.
Uh-huh.
And then because it's just the low-key, I wasn't even looking in there. I was just there to check the list.
Uh-huh.
But you know, you be hearing something and then you look up and I'm like, fuck, they fucking. And then the girl looked up and seen me and was like, nah, babe. I was done.
Was they butt booty naked, or at least were they personally dressed? They up in the freezer area?
I guess the freezer, it's the same shit.
Uh-huh.
They was 70% naked. Enough for me to think about poultry. Like, you know, the legs be in the air like a whole ass chicken.
Uh-huh.
And then the arms be in there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I get off today at 4:30. Y'all have to 4:30 to tell the store manager.
Was it like, was it missionary or doggy style?
I'm not doing this. It was like raw chickens. Missionary.
Oh. So I was just trying to figure out what.
So I was like, y'all got to the end of the day to tell the store manager.
Uh-huh.
I said, y'all could tell. I was like, y'all could tell them, or you want me to tell them? It's like, I'll tell. I said, you got to 4:30 today. It is now 10:15. So you have all these times to get your story straight. But I said, as I'm walking out the door, I'm going to go by the store manager and be like, did so-and-so talk to you about the incident, the sexual incident in the freezer? I'm being explicit so they know what the fuck I'm talking about. Then I left. I did it. I went to the store manager. I said, so-and-so come talk to you about the sexual incident in the freezer. And they just put their head down and then looked back up to me, and I just walked away. I don't have time. Like, what is this? Is this what the children do?
Yes.
Why would you not lock the door?
It's a freezer, I'm pretty sure.
Or like lock it in. Uh-huh. So even if you see me, that is enough, at least enough time for you to pull up your pants. You know, I could be skeptical, but if I ain't see shit,
right.
You deny, right?
Exactly.
Or at least, you know me, I ain't trying to hurt. I'm going to call maintenance like the door ain't open. So you at least buy yourself 10 minutes.
Well, that's the thing also. That's why I asked you, like, were they fully, like, naked?
Like half. The pants was off.
Oh, my God.
What? I ain't eating from that no more.
Did he take his socks off?
Oh, my God. I guess. I was not looking that hard, but I was done, y'all. So that just reached me to the point where I was like, I can't be here anymore. Like, it's just, why is this acceptable behavior?
Can you sue?
For what?
Sexual harassment.
Not me.
Yeah,
Hell,
yeah,
when that girl might cut crazy.
Sure, you've seen some unwanted penis.
Pink penis.
And
pink vagina.
Raw chicken.
Oh, my God.
Raw chicken penis. Jesus. You didn't want to see that. So
I can never unsee it.
That can be a form of sexual harassment.
I just want to be free.
Maybe we should ask Kara.
Is that
if we got a case here?
I just want to be free. Is there a way to be free? Is there a way to be free? And the thing is, if they just comfortable doing it, this not their first time doing it.
No, it's not.
But them not the dot their I's, cross their T's to be listening. And mind you, I don't be quiet. I'm coming with all my clinkle and clees. Like, I'm not sneaking and creeping to the freezer. What you would have did? What you would have did? Nothing.
Oh, my God.
I was like,
hey, get your ass off that damn girl.
You did it like a dog?
Yeah.
Like they puppies.
Get your ass off of her. What the hell you doing?
Because first I was like, are you okay? And he was like, yeah, we're fine. You know, my educator, I was like, are you being, is this a crime?
Rape?
Is this what is happening? Because I was going to throw all them frozen pizzas in breadsticks and cookies and soda at his ass, okay?
Nyambi, is this rape? I need you to say this is not rape right now.
I want an educator mode.
Is this rape?
I say, are you safe? What is happening? And they was like, no, we're sorry. Da-da-da. I said, well, guess who gonna tell, me or you? I said, we going now? No. I said, you got to 4:30.
Did you leave? Did they continue?
They got their shit. They put on their clothes.
Oh,
I was like, y'all got to 4:30.
Because you know how raw chickens get. They gotta finish.
Stop. So it was just, I didn't even realize I did. I sure did jump in the educator mode. Are you okay? Are you safe?
Is this rape?
Is this rape? Like is this a crime?
I would have been like when a dog get on the couch and they know they're supposed to get your ass off this. Get your ass off this girl. What the fuck you doing? Now I got to report your ass because I'm not going down. This white girl come back and scream rape and then say Niram was there. He witnessed it. No.
Come on. That's what I told him. You have until, and the clock is beginning.
Fuck that. I'm writing a statement. Because Nero ain't going down for that shit. Because, the black guy is usually the first one to go.
Yeah, they told, though. They didn't wait for. They told him, like, I'm think an hour or so later.
Okay.
I just gave them the courtesy for them. I wanted them to hold a little bit of dignity. So I gave them the dignity for them to walk in together.
And say, nah, we caught us fucking.
Yeah. I don't know what they said, how they said it, but I know they said they were fucking. However they feeling the facts from there, I don't give a damn. But you need to go tell somebody you was fucking in the freezer. Meanwhile, on the ranch, I thought old dude was married with kids, but but anyway, I gotta get out. I just can't be in this environment. Like, it was cute while it lasted, but now the curtain has been removed. It's like Oz. I was like, all this happens behind the scenes. Can we just smile at customers, ring them out, and go home?
Where are we gonna get our big box chronicles from then?
I don't know. I'm sure. The thing is, I'm sure everywhere you go with something, but I don't have time for this shit. I think I want to go back to being a cubicle warrior or an entrepreneur that just sits at home. Like, I think I need to cut back on my interaction with people.
Well, baby, I'm sorry you had to see some peak penis and peak vagina. And
I'm not even mad about people getting in, but how stupid can you be? Why are you doing this on property?
Yeah, at work. On the clock.
On the clock. No, this is not in the morning. This is not 7 in the morning. This is not 11 p.m. at night. This is not one of them things. I forgot my purse. Let me go back. No. The store is open and then fully functioning.
So they just both went on breaks at the same time.
They ain't went on no damn break.
You know how y'all store be about that 15 minutes.
They be serious about their breaks and they smoke breaks, okay? They be saying timers and clocks. I'm like, just go do what you got to do. But it really just brought me to the conclusion that I have to find another job. This is not going to work. Like, I thought this was going to be my in-between time. Because, I'm a brown girl from Detroit. So even when I'm creating and thinking and taking time for self-development, that upbringing, that being, poor brown girl from Detroit, I always got to keep a job, right?
Yeah.
I always got to have some type of income coming in. So I thought this would be a nice, keep the bills paid, keep my sanity, but this ain't fucking working. So, y'all, I got to go on the hunt. Y'all let me know what's some good jobs. Should I be like a receptionist? You think that wouldn't be good for me too? See, when I turned in jobs for reception, they be like, "You got too much education, bitch. What's going on?"
Flight attendant, get some free flights.
A flight attendant, but they be working though, honey.
I know.
Like, is there such thing as a part-time flight attendant? Because they be like 3-4 days on, 5 days off. Would you want me to be gone all them days? And do you got to share a room with people? And not a room's checked for bed bugs. I can't. It's too much. Okay. Anyway, Niran, what's going on with you?
I'm getting ready to go to Miami, y'all.
Yes.
I'm excited.
I was gonna go with you. But I think I'm going to just be still.
So hopefully, all the remnants of Irma, they didn't clean it up. I heard that Miami didn't really get hit that bad because it had
other places.
It had veered to the left when that's what they went right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Miami. So, so y'all don't know this, or most of y'all do know this, that I work mostly from home. So I do social media marketing, social media management for like different companies. And I'm pretty dope at it. I hate to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty dope at it. So I got this little part-time job at a pretty big tech company. I would probably say that y'all probably already got the app on y'all phone, that y'all using it, and I would be doing like social media with them, in a part-time type of thing. And I'm just pretty excited just to have that job or have that big company on my resume. And I should be pretty set, like, once my year contract is done with them.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about it. I'm excited about going to Miami for a little training. They're supposed to give me a laptop, another laptop, and probably a new cell phone because I'm doing social media stuff. Yeah. So they want me to have all that good stuff. So I'm excited. Hopefully I get to walk around, see the beach a little bit. I'm going to bring some swimming trunks.
Yes.
Try to get in the water.
Yes.
And get that going. So I'm pretty excited about that. And, I look forward to seeing what's going on with that. So moving on to this whole vegan curious journey. Niram is still vegan curious.
He's still lit, y'all. I cheated. I had shrimp. What else? Go ahead.
So this is my first week like fully vegan. I didn't have no meat products.
Even when we went out,
dairy. I didn't have no cheese. Yeah. Your boy went fully vegan. So, I went to YouTube. I found some things. I didn't know Oreos was vegan, y'all.
Nah, I knew that. All the fat vegans out there know that.
That's breaking news.
What? A lot of those cream-filled cookies are vegan, low-key.
Are vegan.
Yeah.
And your boy was fucking them up this week.
Yeah.
Cookie butters, potato chips. Yeah. I guess I'm in my junk food.
You a junk food vegan right now.
Yeah, I'm in my junk food vegan days because I'm still trying to figure things out. I do want to give a big shout out to Corey.
Corey. Yeah, he done gave you a few good recipes.
Yeah, because Corey gave me some good resources. He had went to Trader Joe's, and he just took a picture of everything that he bought and said, pick up all these things in there. So, I did that. Naomi brought me home a vegan cupcake.
Yes.
And that shit was pretty damn dope.
Yeah.
I ate both of them motherfuckers.
Oh.
And she brought me home a vegan cookbook, so I'm excited to look and see what they got in there and things of that sort. But I'm still trying to, I think, from my nutritional epidemiology days.
Fancy. Touched by white hands.
Yeah. Hey, your boy had been touched by white hands. They say that, an average U.S. Individual only eat about 15 different meals. Like when it comes to from dinner, like it's only like 15 different meals. So I need to just figure out like what my new 15 different meals or 15 or 20 different meals is going to be for like vegan. Because, sometimes, especially when it comes to vegan food, it takes a little bit longer to prep, especially when you're eating beans and, slicing up all these vegetables and things of that sort, unless you're buying it frozen. But I need to figure out like what's everyday vegan. Like what does everyday vegan looks for me?
Just like breakfast would be like bacon, sausage, egg, and toast. Like you eat that when you ate meat. That was pretty. But like, what does that mean to be vegan now?
Right.
I see what you're saying.
So just trying to figure it out.
Every now and then you'll go do something.
Yeah, you do something fancy. I go to buy Chloe or something and get something like that. But just trying to figure like even less stuff. Like for lunch, we'll eat this, or for dinner, collard greens, chicken, or whatever.
I haven't tried vegan collard greens. How do you give it a smoky flavor? You do like liquid smoke, or you
can
put
do
like smoke too?
They say liquid smoke, but I think what I was going to do is actually like marinate it. Like I'll marinate some ribs and then throw it on the grill.
The tofu,
yeah,
and then put that tofu in the greens.
Yeah,
it ain't gonna disintegrate.
Well, if it does, that's cool.
Don't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe get like a silken tofu or whatever, because the silken tofu, that's what they usually use in smoothies anyway. So it'll just probably like thicken up the green juice a little bit. So just trying that out. So just trying to figure out what does like everyday vegan look like. And when it comes to being a black man touched by white hands.
Everyday vegan for the black man.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Hell, I might need to get that a blog to add that to the rest of my blogs I got going on. Yeah. But I think that's one of the big things. So if any of y'all our listeners are vegan people or vegan, I don't know what we call it, people. Are you vegan? If you vegan, hit your boy up. Let us know let me know what you're doing and what does like everyday vegan meals look for you. Because I think that's one of the hard parts. Like when you're looking up YouTube and things of that sort, and it's like I can't do this shit every day.
Okay. You sound like me at the bus store.
Exactly. Like, I can't do this shit every day. I really wanted Dick Gregory's cookbook because I heard he was like the GOAT in vegan. He been doing vegan
for like 50 years.
Yeah, right? He was vegan before
his 30s.
Like he was vegan before it was even cool. So, but since he's gone, God rest the dead. His prices got skyrocketed. So I'm trying to figure out a way to finesse the book but not pay $500 for it. So I think what I might do is request the book at the library and just not return it.
Oh my God. And just pay
and just pay whatever the fee is for not returning the book.
Oh my God.
Because I'm not paying $500 for it.
No.
So I think that's what I'm going to do. Unless, somebody got a PDF for you, boy, or got the book at home at grandma's house.
Yeah, and it's an old book.
Yeah, because it's old. It came up in like 60s to 70s. Yeah. And if y'all want to donate it to the cause, let your boy know. Exactly. I just had a week, or these past couple of days, it's just been some dope stuff. So
you've been winning. My Nerum is winning. I'm so happy for you. As I say, this is the time to move, y'all. So again,
Mercury got our retrograde.
Y'all gonna make me get on their asses again. So y'all gonna make me come. I ain't been on Twitter in 2 weeks. You're gonna make me come on Twitter. It's a few folks that should be doing a podcast. Sir Jeffrey, where you at, sis? It's another. I forgot her name. Where y'all podcast is at? This is time for y'all creative juices to be let out. I want to see them. Shit.
Yeah. So y'all may have
Jesus is in the neighborhood. That's what I meant to say. I was going to say, when Jesus, I love when folks get good things happen to them because that means Jesus is passing out blessings.
Yeah.
Y'all better get them.
The blessings are in the area, and that should do rub off.
Come on.
So y'all may not know that I have another podcast. I haven't named it here, but it's about like running and weight loss and things of that sort. Mainly doing, talking about my weight loss journey and things of that sort. So, since I've been dealing with this injury, this whole Achilles thing, I really haven't been kind of feeling the whole podcast, running, blogging things, and I was kind of felt like I was in a low with that. I've been doing this blog like since 2012 and been podcasting for this blog since the beginning of the year, and I got it's doing pretty good. Like I got over 80,000 downloads. It's growing fast, and I think it's doing good for it to be in its first year.
Yeah.
So Runner's World, I got an email from Runner's World, and they want to interview your boy.
Look at
and
the
do
Lord.
like an article like on me and the podcast and like how I started running, losing weight and things of that sort, and like looking at what does it mean to be like a non-traditional runner. So
when I think about the goodness of Jesus and all he's done for me, my soul cries out, hallelujah, hallelujah. I thank God for blessing me. Shout out to y'all who know that song. When I think about the goodness of Jesus.
But I think it's dope.
It's more than dope.
Yeah, I think it's dope. So
it's your steps being ordered and your dreams coming true. That's something to be celebrated and championed. So congratulations.
Yeah, it really is. And I think one of the things is I was really going through. I was just going through it these past couple of weeks because like this injury's not getting well. The New York City Marathon's coming up, crazy, and y'all. I just came to the realization that I'm not going to be able to run it this year, and it's almost like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so I'm kind of feeling sad. I'm in my feelings about that, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm really going to do this podcast or this running blog anymore, even though it's like fairly successful.
And you love it.
Yeah, and I do love it, but I really love running, and I enjoy it, but for a person who's not able to like do as much running as I want to now because of this whole Achilles thing, I feel like, what I'm really going to talk about. And I really just don't want to talk about, like, the injury and the journey and all that stuff. Like, I feel like, me personally, I just think it's not entertaining. Even though everybody's like, yeah, that's the entertainment part. The entertaining part. But, with me getting this email from Runner's World and setting up the interview to talk with them, like, tomorrow or the next day, it's pretty dope. Like, it gave me that little boost, like, oh, I guess everything I'm doing is for something, and just knowing that you're not quitting before the blessing happens.
You can't quit before the breakthrough.
Yeah.
Can't have a test without a testimony.
Exactly.
I can't have a testimony without a test.
Yeah. So, that was dope, and I'm pretty excited about that. And then I got another email.
And that's a word for all our listeners, because I'm sure everybody's going through something like that, where you feel like you're working at something, you're working at it, and you're like, Lord, grand architect, baby Jesus, what is going on?
Like, what is it? Yeah. Is this all in vain?
Is it all in vain?
Is it all in vain?
Am I living in vain?
So,
no, of course not.
So that's more or less I was asked, like, this podcast is doing good, but I'm just not, like, my energy is off about it. Like, I'm just not feeling it.
Yeah.
Like, even though it is doing amazing. And I love running. I love the sport of running. I love what it has done for me. I love how much weight I've lost and, all the other opportunities it has brought to me. But I was like, man, I'm just not feeling it. Like, I'm down, I'm injured. And then this email happened. And I'm like, oh, I need to get my shit together.
There you go.
I need to get ready for the wave.
Come on.
Because the wave is going to happen at the beginning of the year when this article come out.
And I'm just excited just for brown folks to be more exposed in that realm. That whenever I think of like health and fitness, we always talking about like GOATs, like the people who are breaking records, and which is great because that's what we do. But I think of some other folks out there, the everyday person that's like, well, how can I relate? How can I see myself in that? So I'm excited.
Yeah. So, as we get closer to that and, once the Runner's World article come out, I'll definitely be like, y'all need to go ahead and go to the blog, go to the podcast and go there. But until then, another thing, you don't even know this, Naomi.
What?
So I just got a email from the board, School of Board of Education in Boston. I think it's in Boston.
All right.
And they want me to do some motivational presentations in their school talking about, weight loss, running, physical activity, and things of that sort. So I thought that was pretty dope. And it's pretty big because, maybe about a year or so ago, I was like really big into public speaking and going out and speaking and getting paid for it. And I even competed in the World Championship of Public Speaking a couple of years ago and made just like the semifinals. So it was dope that it's like, hey, we see you. We heard about you. We know you in the area. What's up? What's your... And then what they hit me with? What is your fee? So you know what that means. They got money.
You silly.
They got money to pay your boy.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that.
I think that's big for all the creatives to understand, because I think creatives so long, y'all have to battle this line of, because you do have to do some free things to when you have to like name your worth. Yeah. That needs to be its own episode, because as a cubicle warrior and as a salary person and now hourly person, before I even I already know this is my worth. This is what I pay me now. But I think when it comes to more of the creatives, how do you quantify that. And I think that might be a good episode to flesh that out, or just our different viewpoints and coming from it. So, you know, we talk about negotiation a lot. So I think negotiation in a more salary traditional position looks very different from negotiation when it comes to more of a creative presentation. Do you know that? Am I articulating that correctly? That might be a good episode.
You know, and I think one of the things that, you know, we're going to continue to have this conversation about is, you know, trying to figure out how I'm going to merge the two together.
Yeah.
You know, how I'm going to merge Black Love Matters with the other podcasts.
Yeah, because I'm be on 10.
And just know that my audience for like the running and weight loss podcast is a different audience.
Yeah.
And it's different, you know, it's targeted differently than for Black Love Matters. Well, I won't say it's targeted, like I'm still,
trying to figure that out.
I'm still near them, but I just know like the population that like listens to the running podcast, the weight loss podcast is usually white folk.
Yeah.
And, you know, and
but I think Negroes will listen to.
And that's the thing, and that's more or less what I'm trying to get at is like, we already got this, like population or like this following in like this other realm. And it's not necessarily what I really wanted.
Yeah. You
know, for the most part, like it's like white women or whatever. Hey, white women got money to pay me that money to do whatever. But when I started the whole running podcast and the blog, it wasn't really for them. Like, I'm a black man. Yeah. Like, I wanted this to be for my people.
But I think that's exactly what you just do. That's what you do. You have to build that bridge and say, this is what it is and what it looks like.
Right.
So I think it's not wrong with that.
So, you know, just trying to figure out, like, how to, and maybe it's not even a problem, like, how to, like, teeter, tiptoe versus being, like, my full authentic self or raw self. Shit. Well, it's not even tiptoe, but trying to figure out, like, how to merge those together, like how I can still be like my raw, and just people letting people know like I'm multifaceted and like Black Love Matters and things of that sort. Like, yes, it's rawer than what the running podcast is for.
Yeah, but, I mean, because how raw running gonna get? Get your ass out there and run.
Right.
It's different.
Exactly.
It's levels to this shit.
So just trying to, you know, figure that out and go through that.
And we'll take y'all on the journey.
Yeah. So that's what I got so far. We got some pillow talk.
Of course, we got some pillow talk. Y'all know my favorite show, American Horror Story, episode 2. Y'all watch it. Y'all finally up on it. So what happens? Well, when we kind of come back, we right where we left off. So Ivy, she wakes up and she screams, and the clowns is there. And of course, her wife go downstairs, and she be like, "Bitch, ain't nobody up there." Then she like, "But Oz is there. Oz is there."
Oh my God. Cause they're about to get the hell out the house.
She leave. Yeah, you caught that too.
Yeah,
they was about to leave Oz.
They're about to get the fuck out that house.
They was about to leave Oz in the dust, honey. But then they go back and looking for Oz and nobody there. But what I thought was funny was when Oz's babysitter, you know, Oz be having them night terrors, and he's like, you know, I'd be scared, and she's like, why are you scared? She's like, because I don't know what's real or fake. And then she's like, why don't you just ask him? In the dream. And so when the clouds came in at night and he asked him, he was like, am I dreaming? He was like, yeah, go back to sleep.
Take your ass back to sleep.
And he's like, okay.
And his ass went back
sound asleep. Don't know what the fuck is going on. So I thought that was interesting how Twisty the Clown came on back. And then what we predicted, you know, Kai, the boy with the blue hair, it was all a setup. It was all a ploy. He wanted them folks to whoop up on his ass so he can get media exposure, get them boys deported. And now the motherfucker's running for a councilman.
And he's running for city council for the guy that got
killed. Oh, you hear me? I'm assuming he killed
that Asian man. And with them clowns and shit.
Come on. And then also what I thought was interesting is like how tensions and the fuel kind of got turned up in the kitchen, right? Mm-hmm. Where the Ivy, the wife works, right? Yeah. And it's between their head chef and kind of their sous chefs, and how the white guys just coming off yelling and like that happened though. Once Donald Trump became president, like white people got a lot more comfortable in their hate.
Yeah.
Does that like they were like what comment did he say? He said something like ridiculous, like send your ass back to where you came from.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm fucking born in San Diego, asshole.
Right.
I'm American, dick. And he pulled a knife on his ass. He did.
I'll put a knife on his ass too. You don't know what the fuck these maggots gonna do.
But he just got real comfortable in his hate over that, and it was kind of going back and forth. And then fast forward back to the house, all the power goes out, and baby girl loses her damn mind. And she told the babysitter, "No, don't leave me." She got the voice tremble down, don't she? Don't leave me. And what'd she do?
She got the fuck on. She said everything that revolve around you. You gotta get the hell out.
You gotta figure some shit out.
And then she got that damn gun, and
She
then like
got
the
a
clowns
gun.
is
Oh
going
wait, we gotta talk
around.
about them neighbors. So they already had some new neighbors move across the street in the Asian house who got killed, and they are on 10. And they're married, but not married by love. Actually, I know a few people. I will say friends, but they ain't my friends. I got a few friends who be like, "Yeah, I just made this pact."
Yeah.
I was like, "How stupid is that?" Like when I say that, my eyes rolled so hard to the back of my head. So what happened was, I guess they made this pact when they was younger. He's gay and she's just her. She's a white woman. I don't know. And if they weren't married by 35, they would marry each other, and that's what they did. So he's gay. He do his own thing once a weekend. As they say, they play funny. He go to Detroit once a week. You catch that shade?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on in Detroit?
I don't know.
That he get to slide in through there, or even that is in Michigan. And then some of the cities they was naming, I said, wait the fuck a minute. That's too close to home.
That's too close to your mama house.
That's too close to my mama house. Some of these places that they naming. Do you know what I'm saying? And then they live in their life, and they beekeepers and shit. And who the hell keeps bees in their backyard? And they got like these big industrial bins in their garage. Yeah. And white woman Sarah Paulson, the one who trembled and cried, she's so nosy and bold. She looking through the damn window, honey. And they were like, "Hey, what you doing, nosy?" It didn't. She just ran off. I said, "That's bold as hell to do that in the neighborhood."
I think about that character, of those characters in that relationship, is how everything was so honest. Like everything was so blunt.
Did you
to
admire
the point it's like, oh shit.
You admire how blunt they were and how they left, and they talked about like their jobs and what happened and where they're at. Like it's something to live life so transparent that it makes other people uncomfortable.
The art of not giving a fuck.
It's. I'm telling you, I'm getting deeper and deeper into it. Just living my life so transparent that it's okay to make other folks uncomfortable. That's not your problem. That's their problem, and that's their baggage that they're living with. To the point where when the power went out, they ran on over to their house and was like, "Lesbians, are y'all in there, lesbians?
Here, take my gun.
Take my gun." And then that showed me how quick Sarah, with the tremble cry, "Don't kill me." She flipped real quick. First she was a Hillary Jill Stein supporter. Now she talking about, "I need my guns now, honey." Now she got guns.
Talking about, is it the terrorists?
Is it the terrorists? And you got Kai crazy ass with the blue hair coming over skill. They got the right boy for that, don't they? They got the right white crazy boy. Because when I tell you he's playing the shit out of that, he is playing the shit out of that. And then lastly, when all the power went out and stuff, or the alarm sound, I should say, at the other place, they send the scary one because the son come in and be like, "Wait, you gonna leave me with the scary mama?
Right.
I don't want to be with her."
I would have been like Family Trip.
Everybody going to the restaurant, but
everybody's scary.
They sent her, and of course she go there, and that head chef who was being racist, they got his ass on the meat hook, and he dead. And they blaming it on who?
Pedro.
And I think that fucking cop is racist too. Like I think everybody, because it's cult, so I think everybody is in on this shit.
Yeah.
And I even think Ivy. I think her wife is in on it.
You think Ivy in it?
Because she's just too calm with this shit. Like when do you be like, halt all this shit, close the restaurant for a week, and we need to get the fuck away?
Well, that's the thing. When your significant other, your significant other is tick, tick, boom, boom. You really can't take everything so serious because they on their meds.
Oh shit!
Like when do you be like, all right, like this is real, this is a false alarm? Especially when you've gotten so many false alarms.
And I knew someone she brought that counselor over.
Yeah.
I think the counselor in on it too. When he brought her over, and what did he say to her? Like, didn't he say something that he should have said to the other girl? Like she was like, "I'll kill somebody," or
because she had that gun.
She had the gun. Yes.
Like, do your wife know you got this gun? She said, "No, you can't tell her
because of client privilege or whatever it is." And that counselor walked the fuck out.
Shit,
and then the other girl was like, "There's anything I need to know?" He was like, I would have been like this.
Y'all don't see Nyambi.
I would have been doing signs.
But Nyambi got the gun fingers up talking about boom, boom. Nyambi, we ain't got no cameras, baby. They can't see.
I would be like, I ain't say nothing. I just put up trigger fingers, honey. Because I come, and then me on a rant, she looking out the window at him like she gonna kill him.
Right.
And they have to stop with these holes. They tried it with them holes in that. You said they made it vibrate off the TV. Yeah. Skin crawling. They gotta chill out with that shit. Okay,
and
I'm triggered.
Nyambi ass over here.
Skin is crawling.
I can't see it near him. I can't look. Let me know when it's over.
Skin is crawling.
It's just holes.
No, Jesus, it's just something else about it.
Like I look at him and it give me a little chill on my back, but I'm not afraid of it.
It give you a chill down your spine.
Like a little.
So you got it too.
No, I'm not afraid of it, but
I'm not afraid of it, but it do something. It triggers you. It makes you uneasy.
It's not even like uneasy. Like I see it and it's like, oh, it's holes.
Fuck that. And then, of course, in the last scene, baby girl got her gun. She protecting all these folks. And who she kill?
Pedro.
Bang, bang. What's this going to be?
I shot you down.
Bang,
Bang, bang.
How does white woman go? I mean, she gonna get out of it. How's she gonna get out of it though?
You know how she gonna get out of it?
Self-defense.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Hell. White supremacy keep her afloat.
But even when she don't want it.
Right.
Even when you don't want the privilege will still keep you afloat.
Right.
That's the power of it. Come on. You got any other thoughts on American
No,
Horror Story? It was sickening though.
It was a good episode. If y'all ain't seen it yet, definitely go check it out.
Test it out. If you scary, watch it in the daytime. You know, some folks scary. That's what I was saying. There's different levels to the scary shit. And you know, American Horror. Oh, that's the other thing. Sis got so scared she started putting bar. What's it called?
Bars and shit
On her windows, like the hood. You remember, like in the hood, there'd be bars over the window.
I had bars on my hood in my house in the hood.
Really?
Yeah.
They ain't make it that far, honey. But we had them wrought iron doors. You know them hard ass wrought iron doors back in the city.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, blow.
Yeah, it made them a lot of ass.
Yeah.
We had
them doors though, but we ain't had a do we? No, we ain't
we
had
had bars and they locked. Like you had a big ass lock on them, so you can like unlock the lock and the bar swing over and you can get out. But I know some people. I remember like people dying in Detroit
because you couldn't
like,
get out.
Of fires and shit, and couldn't get out of the bars.
Oh my God, that's terrifying. That's why I said it's levels to the hood. That's why I said in the hood it ain't that scary. Like, you know, things happen in this crime, but it ain't that type of crime. You don't got. Remember a few years back it was them clowns killing white people.
Yeah,
they weren't killing black people, but they was killing white people, and that's terrifying. That's more terrifying than the gangs.
It is.
I think I'd rather deal with Ray Ray and them than, you know, Twisty the Clown.
Because at least you can talk to Ray Ray. Like, come on, dog.
What you need, Ray Ray? What you need, Twisty, is just out here for sport in this bitch. That's levels. That's a suburban. That's why white people get so scared when the serial killers. They really don't come for, you know, every once in a while it'll be us. But more times than likely it's Twisty and them, honey.
It is.
Well, shout out to American Horror Story.
Yeah, go check it out.
Yeah.
So one of the things I just wanted to bring out, because it's white ass New England news. I guess Wednesday or Thursday, these protesters came to a Boston Red Sox game.
Oh my God.
And
they love the Red Sox, honey.
I guess they had draped a sign over the scoreboard, and the sign said it was like racism is as American as baseball.
Where's the lie?
And people was confused.
What was they confused about?
It's like we don't know. It's like it's just ambiguous. So like people was talking about it all on social media and things of that sort. Like, you know, it's confusing. What is
confusing?
Like, it's like because we're confused what they mean. Like baseball is America's pastime.
Racism is America's fucking pastime. That's what it is. Yes, that's it.
Bingo. Yeah. And so, you know, white people was confused in white ass New England because, you know, it wasn't as blatant as they wanted it to say.
And knowing they be as covert as they can be all the time, honey, and passive.
Right. So, you know, some people's like it was taking aim at racism. Some people's like, I don't know what it says. But they end up finding the dude or people who did that shit. And they just like, you know, I just wanted to remind everyone that just as baseball is fundamental to American culture and history, so is racism. White people need to wake up to this reality before white supremacy can truly be dismantled. We urge everyone who are interested in learning more and taking action to contact their local racial justice organization.
I thought you were going to say the NAACP, honey.
So I just had to bring that up because it's white ass New England. It's white ass New England news, and it went viral and. It's just interesting.
I would have loved to have been a flight on at the game. They probably didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, because it was up for like 5 or so minutes, and I guess they even had it on TV.
I know they had it on TV.
What the hell is this?
Mona Scott produced it.
And security went over there and whipped their ass, took their signs and everything like that. But some people was like, that sign was like 10 by 7. So how in the hell they even get the sign in?
White racism. Because black people couldn't have came in with that much shit.
No.
They would have been like, put that shit down.
So that's one of the things. It's a 70-degree day. People got on shorts and shit, no jackets. How in the hell they get a 10 by 7 sign through security?
Because they're white, and no one's checking for them.
Yeah,
no one's that. It proves their point. That's what they should have put on the sign.
I got the sign in because I'm white.
Because of racism.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
But I agree.
I mean, it is.
So
and y'all gotta understand they serious about their sports out here, and I have no idea why they so serious about the Red Sox and
the Celtics and
all Boston teams remind me of racism though. Is there a history of racism in Boston with Boston sports, or is that just me?
Well,
the Celtics feel very racist. The Patriots feel very racist. The Red Sox feel very fake racist. Like I just get a racist vibe.
Well, wasn't they saying like nigga at the Red Sox games like last year?
That was last year.
I think so.
I'm sure.
When they were saying Red Sox.
It's just of
Red
any
Sox.
sport team I think of, I really think of racism tied to Boston. I have no idea why.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea why. You don't? I know you're a little bit more into sports than I am too.
Yeah, look, the N-word was shouted in Boston's Back Bay. Yeah, and they was talking about hey nigger.
Yeah.
So,
Boston got that. It's hard. It's definitely covert, but they got that undercover.
Yeah, Boston got racism.
Racism, like Boston mates. I only can be in Boston for so many hours, so I'm ready to go home.
Because it's so racist, and you can tell, and it's definitely, I would say, it's a mixture of both. Because a motherfucker hold the door, and under his breath, he be like picking nigga or some bullshit like that. And you hear like, excuse me?
What did you call me, picking What is this? You're right. It's just something about Boston. And it's a beautiful city, but I only can spend so many hours. Like, I couldn't imagine. My heart goes out to the black people who live there. I mean in Boston proper.
Yeah.
Not the outside. Was it Dorchester? Was that the black people
Dorchester.
live? Where Bobby Brown live? Roxbury?
Yeah.
I never believe that's a real place. I've never seen it. What side of Boston is that on?
I don't know.
I've never rode through there.
Maybe we should.
I don't know if them.
I'm gonna go take some flyers there. Take some black love.
Shout out to all the black people who live outside the block. Where is that area at? I don't know. I don't know where the black people. I don't know where the black people live in Massachusetts. Oh, I guess Springfield.
I'm gonna go pass out some flyers, and I know I'm just gonna cause all types of trouble because some white folks will be like, "All love matters."
All love matters. I don't got time.
Well, it's not for you. This flyer is not for you, white person.
Jesus.
It's for black people.
Well, shout out to that person who took a stand and did something, and we'll keep praying for the ones who still don't understand what the fuck is going on. They still clueless, honey.
Exactly. What else we got?
Nuts. So I found this article. I thought it was hilarious. So it's these two ex-Google employees. Folks were shady for saying they ex-Google employees. I don't even know if I want to include it. But they launched this concept to basically get rid of these local bodegas. So the person's name is Paul McDaniel and Ashanti Rowan. They launched a new concept called Bodega that would set up a full pantry, boxes filled with non-perishable items you can find in your local mom and pop shop store. So with the click of an app, the users can unlock the box and pick up items automatically charged to their credit card while cameras register the entry transaction. It's designed to be set up like vending machines in apartments, dorms, business locations, and gyms and all that good stuff. The concept ultimately will eliminate local bodegas at least that's the goal. In the interview, they said eventually centralized shopping locations won't be necessary because there'll be 100,000 bodegas spread out, where one always 100 feet away from you. As items are purchased from the bodega and notifications are generated with notifies people to come pick up their stuff. They have funders from all types of folks, ranging from like venture capitalists, support investments from Dropbox and all that good stuff. But overall, the thing is, it's a cute thought, but the idea that they're blatantly using the name bodega and not understanding what it means for. So they're not trying to put this in suburban America, right? They're trying to put these in urban areas to replace bodegas. And they have to realize these bodegas are the livelihood to communities and families.
Right.
So they basically want the convenience of living in the community, in the convenience of having a bodega, but have to actually interact with the true people who are in the community. And that's bullshit.
Right.
Like, this is white witchcraft in gentrification at its finest.
Sure is.
Like, what is your thoughts just on this, Nero? Like, am I too sensitive to this or what?
No, the whites are coming. They come into the hood and they are.
You think it's going to be a white flight? So you think all the white people are going to move back to the urban areas?
Yeah. I don't know I know what's the opposite of white flight, gentrification.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's going to happen is that, since it's technology and it's hip, people think it's cool and they want to go with it. But I don't think everything needs to have a technology or an app version of it. I don't think there should be an app version of a bodega.
It's a bodega. It's a store.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's one of the next thing you know is going to be an app version of the barbershop.
They already got that.
Exactly.
Where you can just they come to you.
So that's the thing. Like, I feel like these are like cornerstones of black communities, like
brown communities.
Yeah, and black and brown communities. I remember taking field trips like with me and my best friend, and we can only go to like the store. Mm-hmm. So if the corner store is gone. Like, what else we gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah, it used to be an event to go to the corner
And
store.
like, and knowing Sam and like know him by name.
Yeah,
and,
the
like
people
growing up
in
with,
there. Yeah. And where else you gonna get a bacon, egg, and cheese? Like what? It just shows how they just stomping in the community and want to take it and making no acknowledgement around it. And the thing is, I know when you do these apps, folks do research, so they know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
Don't think they don't know what the bodega is or the impact it has on the community. The thing is, they don't give a fuck.
They sure don't.
And that's the scary, terrifying part of all of it. It just rub you the wrong way, don't it?
It does. And, I'm all about technology and I'm all about that. And hell, I'm even trying to learn how to build apps myself. But some shit they just gotta let go.
Yeah.
And then this whole bodega idea, I'm just not for it.
Or it can work, but the disrespect part came, like I said, when they took the name bodega and maybe the areas they put them in. So maybe dorms. Why don't they take their ass out to these rural ass colleges where they ain't nothing but cows and plows and seeds,
right?
And put some of that shit out there, right?
Exactly.
I think that would be more of an area to do it in than to go and actually take over for these local bodegas. Because what they're going to do, they're going to just charge the half the spots of the bodegas.
Exactly.
And folks got to do what they got to do, and they're going to go there instead.
I think another conversation that needs to be had is, as a black person who, is highly educated, touched by white hands, have a decent job, had, what I like to call a black person with disposable income. And, gentrification is coming to like the hoods and things of that sort. And one of the things that I wonder is like, I'm so conflicted because, I like nice shit. I like these nice stores that come in. I like artesian coffee. I like, all this stuff. But I know that it comes at a detriment to our community.
Yeah.
So as a black person, how do you like accept gentrification when you know that it's tearing down the culture of your hood, but you want to enjoy this good shit too?
Yeah. I think it's a mixture because I think brown folks, we have these things, right? We just don't have necessarily the resources to do it. So it's not that the shops are coming in. It's the shops are coming not to the empty place next door. They coming to the mom and pop shop that have been there 50 years and kicking them out, moving down the street. Now, if the mom and pop shop stayed there and they went to the place that was empty next door, but fine. They don't do that shit though. I think that's where the problem comes in.
And that's more or less where I'm like conflicted at, because I know that when the whites come in, property values go up. I even think about how Insecure, they got that increase of rent notice. Yeah. And it's happening all over in Detroit where, people wake up one day and they got a notice and they rent and it went up $400. Mm-hmm. And I know it's blatantly pushing out our people.
Yeah.
In order for the whites to come in so they can get everything at a cheap price and then raise the prices all the way up and then make the shit nice for the whites.
Yeah. Yeah. It's sickening.
And, and like I said, as a black person who has been touched by white hands and, want to enjoy nice shit, like where's the where's the balance? Is there a balance?
Yeah, it's a balance. It's just going to take us to get there, and we got to take ownership back in our own communities, and we have to support our own businesses. Mm-hmm. That's how we do it. Yeah. But it takes a whole movement to get there. Right.
And I think that's more or less like why I like the D.C. area. Because, it's Chocolate City.
Yeah, you take a whole movement. Because you need everybody to do everything. So we need our tech nerds. We need our bodegas. We need the ones touched by white hands. We need the folks who cooking. We need, to work out. You need everybody to participate in the community and moving it forward for it to happen. We need elected officials. We need the 9-to-5 warriors. We need everybody to make it work.
We got some kitchen table talk?
Of course, we got some kitchen table talk. To submit your questions for kitchen table talk, shoot us an email at blacklovematters@gmail.com. Again, that's blacklovematters@gmail.com. It reads, "Hey, Nirma Nyambi. First, I'm going to say I love the show and everything that comes with it. Keep up the great work and you guys are doing, because I truly feel like you guys speak to my soul at least 3 times a week." Oh, thank you. I'm still catching up on a few of your past episodes, so I don't know if this question has been asked or addressed. I've been short-term dating on and off for the past 5 years. Now that I'm looking to do some long-term dating, I find myself lost out here, especially when it comes to who pays on the first day. I'm in my early 30s and live in NYC and find that lately men have been using the excuse of not having enough money in order to go on a date, but have no problem pulling up if it allowed to do so. Come on. I am past the pulling up stage in my life and frustrated because it seems to be a reoccurring thing with the past few guys I've met. I don't believe it's a date. hold on, it says, I don't believe it's a date if I have to pay for my own stuff on the first day. I split checks when I go out with my girls. If money is really that tight, I expect a guy to be resourceful or get creative with the date ideas that don't require him to spend any money. I'm not against footing the bill on the second day, but I do believe the first day should be planned and paid for by the guy. What are your thoughts? P.S. I'm self-sufficient, have a good job, and can afford to take myself with the money I make, so I'm not out here looking for a free meal or drinks. LOL. Thanks so much for reading, Cisbra Cuss. Yes, thank you for the email. This is a good one. Niram, I'll let you go. You can get your male perspective.
I'm conflicted.
Why are you conflicted?
No, I get what she's saying. Like she shouldn't feel wrong or feel bad for not for one expecting something that she wants. Like I feel like everybody has the right to expect whatever they want.
Yeah.
Out of whatever they want, out of a relationship, out of dating, and things of that sort.
Be explicit and claim it.
Yeah.
And I think that speaks to what you say, like the law of averages.
Yeah.
You want to talk about your.
And then I think that's more or less what it comes down to is that the law of averages says that you're going to get a bunch of
bullshit. Fuck niggas.
Bullshit or not even that, like shitty responses. You're going to have a lot of opposition of whatever you're looking for before it averages out and give you the things that you want in life. So one of the things, the idea that they use is like a salesperson, and they use a salesperson who's trying to sell cable in a building, and they start off at the top floor, and the first 3 floors they might not get anybody to buy into cable, and then like the next 3 or 4 floors you get people to buy. And basically what it says is that after you do things for a long period of time, a long enough period of time, things will average out. So I think, yes, as you're probably going through the part where you get a lot of fuck shit.
Yeah. And
eventually it will average out. Yeah, that's what I think. I also think like, yeah, it's different these days. It's 2017. So, niggas these days are definitely looking like, well, I don't believe in that gender shit. So I expect chicks to pay for the first dates and things of that sort. And I've been out the dating game for so long that I really don't have a opinion that I think I can give. Cause like, yeah, when we went dating, yeah, we paid, I paid for the first couple of days, but I think it was a back and forth type of thing. And I think that's more or less of where, you need to figure out where you at.
Yeah. I mean, I think she's staying firm in what she says. And I think if she prefer if he pays for the first day, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It is nothing wrong with that. And I think you should stand firm in that. Period. I don't. Look, you see, that's why I'm quiet. Ain't nothing wrong. It just seems like you guys got to go through you got to kiss a lot of frogs before you get a prince.
Exactly.
And just being okay with that. And also, even when you're going on these dates, being confident to be like, this was great. I'm heading out.
But
it's okay to say that too.
But I also think that when you're thinking about this whole thing is like,
and it's pulling up shit. That's the one that's making my little.
Because they like, yeah, what up, dog? I'm pulling up.
Yeah.
But I also think like what constitutes as a date, like. Yeah. Like I was like when we was talking about this whole conversation with Sister Burkhuss, who was taking like everybody to Morton's on the first date. How we was like, dude, you didn't have like 20 dates and everybody went to Morton's, and you complaining about how you taking these people out to Morton's and you not really getting what you want out of it. And I'm like, bruh, like you need to stop taking people out to Morton's then, and take somebody to Chili's for 2 for $22, or go to Starbucks and I start there. So just trying to figure like what constitutes as a date for you. Like, is it a 3-course dinner? Out in Soho? Is it a nice coffee shop where y'all just getting drinks and a bagel and y'all chit chatting just to figure out if y'all really even like each other? What is the first date? So if it's Starbucks, why not? But if I think it really just goes down to like, what's the dude's track record?
Yeah. Because then I want to ask is kind of where you're meeting these guys too.
Yeah.
So are they all kind of the same nigga? We talked about folks who date the same people
over
and over again.
Over and over again.
Are these blind dates? Are people setting you up? Like, it might be time to do that. Like, I feel like whenever you're kind of ready to make that commitment, I think it's important to put it kind of out there. I believe in manifesting. So maybe it's conversation with people you trust. Say, I'm really looking to get into more serious relationships. Y'all let me know if y'all know somebody. Like, maybe it's time to do some shit different. So if you've been doing short-term dating and this is the way you've been doing it for so long, why would you think that translates to long-term dating? So maybe it's time to start tweaking some stuff you're doing to put yourself in a place to be around folks who are in that same realm as you are in.
But one thing we also got to notice here is that, you know, it is New York. New York is expensive as fuck. You know, niggas are broke. Or, you know, not even broke, like New York broke. Like New York broke is different from like a Detroit broke.
Yes, it is.
And there's a lot of free shit in New York. So niggas do need to be resourceful.
Yeah.
To find some free to cheap shit to do. Like New York always got festivals or
it's always
something free going on in New York that y'all can meet up with and that can be considered a first date.
And get some food under $20.
Exactly.
All the time. So yeah, I think it's two questions here. So sis, expecting these dudes to pay for the first date and you're definitely willing to pay for the second, third, fourth. Hell, I think it's okay if you say, I never want to pay for a damn date. There's nothing wrong with having these clear expectations of what you want and what you need. You just got to find someone who's equally yoked and willing to match that, right? So I don't think that's the first one. But I think my biggest thing is don't give up. Yeah. And maybe just tweaking what you're doing a little bit differently. Because sometimes it just might be the circle you running in. Yeah. And you kind of meeting that same, pull up. Because like you said, maybe 3-4 years ago, it's okay they just wanted to pull up. Because you just wanted them to pull up so they can leave. You're going to go about your business and go back to your work, right? Mm-hmm. But now you're looking for more of companionship. You got to be in circles for folks who are looking for companionships. Is that how that sound, Nero?
I think that sounds good.
Yeah. But reach out to some friends. Maybe go on some blind dates. But be explicit. Say, I'm really looking for someone who's looking to be in a relationship, because there has to be, and it's New York. Yeah, so they probably got just meetups named that. Looking for your forever, New York.
Forever Bay meetup.
Yeah, Forever Bay meetup, New York Black Edition. But overall, just don't give up either. No, sis, don't give up. You're gonna kiss a few more frauds. If they try you too much, be willing to get your shit up and walk the hell out. Right. Knowing it ain't you, knowing you're not crazy, and knowing it's all a part of a journey, and know that somebody else is preparing your forever. Right. And as you have prepared for somebody else's forever.
And I also like to add, there's nothing wrong with going to a Starbucks date on the first date.
No, I don't think so.
So you're especially trying to figure out, A, you're trying to figure out if they're the person they say they are.
Yes.
And then B, you're trying to figure out if they ticky, boom, boom.
Yes.
You can figure that out within like a 20-minute Starbucks dinner.
Absolutely.
Or like Starbucks type of thing.
Yeah. And also to point out what you said about New York broke, it is levels to the broke. Yeah. And New York broke looks very different. Yeah. Because you don't want him too broke. Because if he too broke, he do got to work on yourself.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's what I got.
Perfect.
Well, good luck, sis, because
keep us updated.
Keep us updated. Do you have a book club
I
update?
do have a very brief book up. Oh. So Think and Grow Rich, y'all. I only read 3 pages in it.
What?
I know. This was a rough week.
Nyambi.
I know. I'm reading it. But I'm very, very excited to kind of dive into it. And next week, I'm going to have like a full-fledged breakdown for y'all. Like, because it's a quick read. But I just wasn't in the right mind space for it. Does that make sense? I got to be in the right mind space to read it. Also, just training myself to read nonfiction. Like, I either read fiction or academic articles. There's no in between. So, like, this book you give me that I'm like, what is it? How am I supposed to read this? Do I take notes? Do I highlight? Do you highlight these? But like, what do you do, Nero?
Sometimes I do.
Or do you read it once and then go back and highlight them? What do you do?
I highlight some things in there. I write things on the side.
Yeah.
But I should give you a hard time like you was giving me a hard time.
Because it took you forever. Kendra was beautiful. It was brilliant. It
took me like 5 weeks.
So, I'm just excited about it. I'm going to dive into it definitely as Nerum is going away to Miami. I'm going to have some, quiet time just to get in. And as I've been Googling, I guess it's this quintessential book. First of all, I didn't know this book came out in 1937.
This is
and why is it still applicable to today?
It's the cornerstone book when it comes to like entrepreneurship and things of that sort.
And like I like how they listed to like the 13 steps. So I think it's gonna first be desire, faith, auto-suggestion, specialization, and knowledge. So I'm excited to really dive into it, especially since I done walked in on them 2 chickens having sets in the freezer. Like I'm ready to transition, I think. And I think I'm ready. I think what this is telling me in reading the book, and it's all kind of manifesting to come together for me to kind of take a big step and step out on faith and really take my entrepreneurial ideas and make that my job, make that my career, right? Because I've been playing this thing where I got side hustles or main hustles and everything else I want to do is kind of on the back burner, right? Yeah. But now I think I'm at the point where I can no longer do that. I have to step out and put whatever, my heart's desire and make that the job and the career and be content and happy where that leads me. And, I think I battle with, my upbringing and having to check every week or every 2 weeks. And So I'm hoping this book will help me get through that. But like I said, next Friday, I have a deeper update on my opinion. Now, if it's trash, I'm gonna tell y'all it's trash though.
All right.
Y'all know I don't hold back. But I'm excited.
It's a cornerstone book.
All right, well I'm gonna do it. Shout out Friday.
Shout out Fridays. Let's see what niggas fuck with us today. Oh, look, we got 3 reviews on Apple Podcasts.
Why you say it like
Thank
that?
you for fucking with us.
That's
so what I'm talking about.
Yes.
So the first one says greatness from DJ Jaffa, and he's from the UK.
All right.
Hey, we got a UK review.
Yes.
I only just started listening, and I have to say you give some of the best relationship advice I've ever heard. Keep up the good work. Peace and love from the UK, DJ Jaffa, however you want to pronounce the J. Shout out to you, bro. Sis Cuz. We got another one that says all of that from first review ever. Okay.
All right.
Nira and Naomi never failed to make me go. Well, I done messed that all up.
You sure did.
Nira and Naomi never failed to make me go through all of my happy emotions when I listen to them. I finally figured out how to post my review and added these stars, Nira. That's what I'm talking about, sis. Because sorry it took me so long. Crying and laughing emoji. And that Naomi, she is raw, real, and although she always asks everything.
Do they understand? You damn right. That's that education background. I deal with crafty crackers and they try to twist your words. So y'all don't make it to this level. Well, explain to me what I just said. I'm gonna work on it, y'all.
Although she always asks everything, I can't even get this shit out. Right? I'm having a speech impediment thing going on. She always asks if everything makes sense in front of big box store chronicles to white ass New England to TV show reviews to past relationship. These two putting it all together, putting it all on the table, and it's so entertaining to hear them and hear them too. Listen to this podcast. If you don't know, now you know. Mm-hmm. You want to read another one? I need to get me some water or something.
What you mean? The next one?
Yeah, read the next review.
Alrighty, so it says proving Black love matters from Who is Chan. It says, I'm a young, thriving 30 and I want to believe people are out here believing in real love, real companionship, partners building together, real convo and honest feedback. I listen to y'all in the AM, at work, and at night. I love the duo dynamic y'all have, the positivity, other convo and life, past gossip, past surface things. Thank you. Where y'all Twitter at? Oh, that's true. Naomi only got 3 followers. I'm going to really try to do better.
Well, we at Black Love Matters, Black and Okay on Twitter.
I'm going to do my Naomi. I'm getting there, y'all. Just stick with me. It also reads, I hope you guys grow to do city tours, expanding the topics of what Black love is to the world. Come to Atlanta, and I'm through there. I hope y'all get more and more reviews. Keep chatting. We are moving through life, but we stronger together. All the love and perseverance. Thank you so much. That's what's up. Mm-hmm. And then we got something on the blog, too, from Amika in regards to episode 45. It says, Truth to the Game, Equifax Hat, and Common Law Marriage. Amika says, my 2 cents. I just downloaded all 3 of my credit reports because this credit needs to be A1. Just say no to common law marriage. Next, romance without finance is always a nuisance. Next, I finished Kindred 2, and it had me in my feelings about the interactions between Black and white people that transcends from slavery to current day. Amen, amen. Next, why do all the cafes at HBCUs close at 6 p.m.? Oh.
Calves, baby.
Oh, it's not cafes?
Yeah, it's called calves.
Oh, calves. Mm-hmm. At HBCU close at 6 p.m. Oh, we used to be so hungry when we ran out of groceries.
I'm telling you.
That's HBCU. At PWIs, they stay open later. They stay open to about 7 or 8, and then it was always something else open. Mm-hmm. Y'all shit shut down and wasn't no McDonald's?
No.
Damn.
They shut the fuck down.
Next, sis said Spelman tried it. See, I told you Spelman tried it. They tried. That's false. That's generosity, what they tried. Next, Nyambi, I'm not one for makeup either, but to support Riri and the Black community, I might have to check out that Fenty on a Black Friday deal. Come on, it's good. It's good. And do you see how them Kardashians and everybody else now coming out with darker colors? Yeah. Sit down, sis. No. Too late. Already got Fenty. And then next we have an email. So it's an update from a sis bro cuz that sent a kitchen table talk to us. It says, hello again. Thank you very, very much for your feedback. I wanted a little want to address my concerns to my boyfriend. We spoke about it, and he first was upset. Yeah, when I explained a little bit more why the games bothered me, he agreed to tone it down. I've seen the effort, and I hope it lasts. You guys don't have to share this update if you don't want to, but I just wanted to let you know. Your bro sis cuz. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the growth in a relationship. So, if y'all work out, that's going to be beautiful. But if you don't, like, that really that shows growth and maturity in a relationship. When you're able to go to someone, tell them something they don't want to hear, but still be able to work through it.
Yeah,
so that's a life skill that you done just got, period. So working or not working. And also for him. So if he stay with you, that's great. But if he go on to somebody else, that's something. You done saved a bro sis cuz down the road.
Sure did.
Because now it's going to be in his head as a trigger with this video game. So shout out to you doing what you got to do.
Mm-hmm. So as always, to submit your Black Love Story, go to blacklovematters.com/love story. To submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk, shoot us an email at blacklovematters@gmail.com. And to leave us a comment about anything that we talked about, you can go to blacklovematters.com. You can go to SoundCloud. You can shoot us an email. Also, we got that voicemail, and that's at 508-784-1111. That's 508-784-1111. Talk to you guys later. And remember, love is ever evolving.
Peace.
Peace.